trusty.
Oh yes,
trusty
we've got a trusty little makeshift, a tripod over there.
A paper towel tripod, guys.
Welcome everyone to episode 6 of Cook With Me. Tonight we are making lemon and herb chicken orzo. And if you have ever stood in front of the fridge asking yourself what's for dinner, that's going to stop tonight with this dish. We are making a super simple dinner, and I'm very excited to be here with Kelly and Casey.
Awesome. Hi. Hello. Okay, cool. This is exciting.
I wonder if this is fine for you guys with the angle. It's the first time broadcasting on both
two different
platforms.
Yeah, let's just see how this goes. We're going to have to...
I'll talk to you guys mainly here. So what we're doing right now is we have got our pan heating up. So everybody put your pans, preferably a large pot, and we're going to put it on the heat. While we're doing that, we have got one of our lovely ladies here, Casey or Kelly, that are going to be dabbing the chicken dry. So you dab chicken dry because this is going to help you to create crisp in the pan. The pan is heating, and now we're going to put a drizzle of olive oil into the pan. So Casey's going to do that for us. So we want to show you guys that super delicious, healthy meals are easy to make.
Do you think is that enough?
Yes, so Casey's just asked if this is enough. And I don't like to prescribe exact measurements for people. I prefer to just throw in what you think is best. But if you want to know, oh, this is awesome. Yeah, the bird's eye view. We have put about probably 2 tablespoons or so of olive oil. We just want the oil to cover the base of the pan. Then after dabbing the chicken dry, we're going to season it. And we are using a Himalayan salt. You can use Maldon salt, you can use fine salt, whatever you've got.
Awesome. Okay.
So they're going to season the chicken.
Okay.
And first things first, we are going to be frying the chicken in the pan. And why we do that is that we want to create flavor. Casey's going to start by chopping our onion. So, Case, you can come over here.
Okay.
Welcome to everyone that's joined this live. Please, you can continue.
Yeah.
And please let us know where you are cooking from. So we've got Kelly seasoning the chicken. When you season, you want to be a little bit generous with the salt. Obviously, if you don't have high blood pressure. But we want to be generous with the salt because salt comes off while you're cooking. But salt adds flavor and it also tenderizes meat. Casey is busy chopping the onion. The best way to chop an onion is to top and tail it.
Okay.
So she has done that. She topped off the tail and chopped off the top. She's going to slice it in half, take off the skin.
It's easy to do it that way.
Yes, it's easy to do it that way. And then she's going to slice it however you want. You can either dice or you can slice.
Nice.
Kelly's seasoned. We're going to start frying. And while we do that, I just want to ask them to introduce themselves so you can know who's cooking with us tonight. Because I'm Judy-Lee, a yacht chef and a consumer scientist. And Kelly, could you just tell us about yourself?
Okay, awesome. Okay, so what am I doing here? Am I pouring stuff in here?
Yes, we're putting our deboned chicken into the pan.
Okay.
And if you want, yes, listen to that. So we've got a sizzle. That's why we heat up the pan, we heat up the oil, we get the lovely sizzle.
Okay, so that's good, right?
That's good.
Awesome.
We're gonna cook that. And if you don't have deboned, you can use bone-in chicken thighs, or you can use chicken breast. You can use chickpeas, you can use salmon. There's many substitutions. But tonight, deboned chicken thighs.
Awesome. Okay, so you said introduce yourself, right? Okay.
Yes.
So hello, I'm Kelly. I am a mom of 3 and a stepson who is 21. Can you believe it? I know I look 18, but I'm not.
Mom of 3. Yeah, you look beautiful, Kelly.
And so I live in Belize. I am a rebounding instructor, so every day I do rebounding classes, but I also work in addiction recovery as well as eating disorder recovery and really teaching people how to have a healthy relationship with food.
That's beautiful.
Because, it's just something that I've come from as a teenager, really battled with. So, my passion is just having a healthy relationship with food and teaching my daughter, my kids, how to have healthy relationships with food as well. Yeah, so that's me.
That's amazing, Kelly. Thank you. So exciting to have you here with us. because I'm also so passionate about anti-diet culture, not calorie counting, and just making sure that that children actually also foster a healthy relationship with food, and that's the space that we're trying to create here.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, because it starts at this age. Like it starts at teenagers, 16 to 18 is the time that I felt the most insecure about myself, you know. And this is where we really need to teach education with what healthy eating is and what a healthy diet actually looks like. So that's how I'm so excited. Really cool.
Thank you for being here. And just before we have Casey introducing herself, she has chopped half the onion, and we just want to show you how she's done that. Like this, and she's gonna just take off the skin of this and chop the rest. Yeah, so Casey chose to dice it. There's no exact way to do it. You can slice it in one direction, like this, or you can dice it. So Casey's done that, and we are going to turn our chicken over in the pan now. Okay, and I think we should just show that angle there.
Yeah. Okay, so chicken looks like this. Where's the pan? There you go.
Awesome.
Okay, so what am I doing? Turning it around, right?
Yes, she's going to turn it with the tongs.
Okay.
Sorry guys, we're figuring out how to do the live with 2 phones tonight.
Rolling with it, guys. Just rolling with this.
We've got Gab saying she's so excited for this dish. We have Siobhan who's so keen for this dish. Awesome, guys. Let us know where you are watching from or if you're cooking with us tonight.
Nice. Okay.
So,
I'm not supposed to be using a fork, am I?
Do you have tongs?
I do, somewhere.
So
Can you tell I don't cook?
No, second drawer.
Second drawer. Thank you, Casey. My team knows where my stuff is more than I do.
Casey, we're not.
Oh, yeah. Are these ones okay?
Hi, Jude. Hi, Sherry.
No, I don't even know if these are yet. No.
We've got my mom who's just joined as well. I'm so excited. I loved cooking with her last week. Kelly says hi.
Okay.
So we've got our heat on a medium heat, but I think we can turn it up a bit because we want the chicken to get a little bit crispy without cooking all the way through.
Oh, okay. There's no cooking all the way through, hey?
We're not going to cook it all the way through yet. So we're just trying to get a little bit of color on the outside, because getting color on the outside of meat actually is what creates that depth of flavor that just adds so much to your final dish. So let me know if you're managing to keep up with this recipe, if you have cut your onions, if you are busy browning your chicken. And then we're going to move on to the next step, which is the garlic. So Casey's going to start chopping our garlic. You can use crushed garlic if you prefer, or garlic powder if you don't have any garlic in the cupboard. But we have got cloves of garlic here, 1 bulb, and we're going to use 2 cloves.
Okay. I think we can crush it because I know Luke and Grace, my 2 younger siblings, won't eat sliced garlic.
Of course,
younger siblings. I'm putting my phone back there, guys.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
There you go.
So just let us know if you guys can hear us clearly or if there is an echo.
Yeah, if there's interruptions, let us know.
Please do let us know. So do you have a garlic crusher, or are we going to do it by hand?
I do have a garlic.
Okay, we've got a crusher, and we've got this thing.
Oh, yes, that's very cool.
Yeah, there's a garlic scraping thing.
So we've got the chicken cooking, and what we're going to do now is we're going to take it off out of the pan with the tongs, and we're going to put it onto just any bowl or any dish. Casey's
so
going to crush the garlic. Yes. So we have this bowl, and we're going to put a lid on it to just put the chicken to the side while we saute, or basically just cook our onions in the pan. And one of the great things is when you cook the meat first, it transfers the flavor into the other elements. So now the onions are going to have the depth of flavor too.
I was just saying this. I was just thinking this looks like yummy in here. This oil looks like
looks yummy,
chickeny. Now.
Yes.
Okay.
So that if you have chicken skin too, it has fat in it, and fat is what helps to add flavor. Fat and salt adds a lot of flavor to dishes, and that's how we end up making this food that's so good for you, so tasty as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Case, while you're chopping the garlic, could you just tell us about yourself?
Yes. So I'm a high school student doing homeschooling in a homeschooling cottage, and I really enjoy being in the kitchen. I love cooking, and I've always cooked beside my parents. from a very young age, so I really enjoy being in the kitchen, and it's a great time to spend with my mom, other than doing rebounding with her. So
And
Go shopping.
I've also joined their rebounding classes. That's where I actually met Kelly and Casey, which is amazing.
I know,
Yeah.
rebounding. The joy. It's the joy of finding exercise and food and doing stuff that makes you happy and not punishing, right?
Yes, exactly. So we eat food that we enjoy, and then we also exercise in a way that we enjoy, and our lives just become better overall.
Yeah.
So right now we're going to put this onion into the sizzling pan. We didn't take the pan off the heat, and Casey's going to keep crushing the garlic. That's all right.
Okay.
So we always start with the onions first, and then we do the garlic, because garlic can turn bitter very quickly, and we don't want it to burn, because then it can actually ruin the flavor of a dish. I've worked in professional kitchens where if you burn the garlic, you have to restart the whole dish. So yeah, we start with the onion, and we basically cook it for 2 minutes. So Kelly is busy stirring it through, so that, let's see if I can fix the setup a bit.
Is there a wrong way to stir garlic?
There's no wrong way. So we just need it to be evenly coated.
Okay, cool.
And you don't need to keep stirring the whole time. Now we're going to reduce the heat a little bit to medium, so that the onion doesn't burn, because the chicken needed a higher heat to get that browning. But onions we want to soften without burning.
Yeah.
And
that's
yes.
getting brown cookie.
They're getting brown. So let us know in the comments if you've made this dish before, and if you have, how it turned out. This is one of my favorite one-pot dinners, and I absolutely love one-pot meals because they are so flavorful, but they are very easy, and they make less dishes. And after a long day of work, who wants to really be, you know, cleaning up a whole sink of dishes?
Yeah. No. And then, and it's just throwing everything in the pot. It's easy to remember, like the steps.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Awesome. Yeah, and it's great to make the entry points easier. If you know you're cooking dinner in just one pan, that makes it so much less intimidating. You're just using one dish, you're throwing things in a pot, and then the pot is going to do the work when we just put the lid on, which is awesome, right? We do less work then.
Yeah, because it's the third one we've done of one pot. The bean one was amazing.
Okay,
we really
nice.
enjoyed this. There was the bean meal that we made, and then the chicken and pesto pasta one.
Amazing.
That was also really, both of those were one pots, pots,
Yes.
and they were really good, yeah, and easy and simple, and yeah.
So it's awesome to me that you guys have already been joining the Cook With Me's and doing the one pan and one pot dinners, and that it's actually been a time where this mom and daughter can connect together and make cooking like a fun experience, especially because Kelly's told me that she really doesn't like cooking and now it's been a really nice thing for them to do together.
Oh, I
which is
know.
awesome.
Yeah, I know. And it's nice that it's something that's, there's only so many spag balls you can make before my kids are like, if we have spaghetti bolognese one more time, they're going to do this, So,
Exactly.
to have some variety of
Yeah.
things that they enjoy is amazing.
That's awesome, yeah. And this one is easy, so you can add it to your repertoire of recipes without it being like something that's overwhelming. It's not an overwhelming recipe. It's actually very easy. We know it off by heart here already. So now we're going to be adding the orzo. So we're adding 300 grams.
I'm just throwing it in there.
Yeah, I'm just pouring it in now.
Yeah, okay.
You add it in. You don't need to cook this separately. It's a one-pot dish. You add 300 grams. I had 200 grams left in the pantry. Now I'm going to add in some more. When I cook, guys, I like people to know you can throw in things. It's not so strict. It's not so serious. So Kelly's going to stir that. So everyone, just stir your pans now because we want the oil, the olive oil that was in the pan, to coat this pasta rice. That's kind of similar to cooking a risotto, although with a risotto, you stand there stirring for half an hour. This one, we're stirring it. We're letting the fat coat the orzo grains, and then we're going to put in our stock.
I'm doing such a good
Okay.
job. Checking.
You're doing a brilliant
Thank
job.
you. Thank you, guys. I think hearing that I don't need to weigh stuff is great because it's very triggering from coming from a space where you're dieting and you're weighing all your food to work out your calories and all
Yes.
those things. just hearing like that you actually don't need to make sure everything is exact is much easier for me because I can't.
That's awesome.
I can't.
Yes, I actually also came from a background of restrictive eating, of calories, of weighing my food, whereas now I'm like, just throw it in, just enjoy your food and make it less pressurizing, less stressful, and actually just a nicer experience. So to do that as well, we're having a glass of wine. Obviously, Casey is still a teenager. She is busy having this cool drink.
Something else.
Some tangerine thing.
Some tangerine cool drink as well. Yeah. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to put stock into the pan.
This stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
So I did a homemade stock. You don't have to do that, but for me, it's part of my flow. Like when I make roast chickens, I just put the whole thing, pour it in. So I just put roast chickens, the carcasses into a packet, freeze it, and then once I have three to five, then I put it in a pot. I cover it up with water, a tablespoon of vinegar, and cook that for 6 hours. Then you have chicken stock.
That's very cool. So every time you get roast chicken, you freeze that carcass,
Yes.
and then you make stock with that after a few weeks.
Exactly.
Every Sunday we do roast chicken.
Amazing. So start saving
There
them.
you go.
Then in 1 month, you're going to have enough to make this homemade stock. And that's basically like, you know, all the rave about bone broth, right? Like when you boil the chicken carcass for 6 hours, it releases all of these nutrients out of the bones, and it's actually got all these benefits for your body. And you know, all these women that are like craving collagen and like want it for their skin, well, this is actually the simplest solution for you. But I also just think that it's an option to get stock without getting all the preservatives, additives, and added sodium as well from the store-bought option. But you're welcome to use that as well.
Cool.
Okay, so now we've got our orzo that is covered with the stock.
Let me get my phone.
Yeah, let's just show you.
See inside.
And if you don't have enough, we're just going to put some boiling water too. So, Case, pour some boiling water into this pan.
Okay, so this is what it looks like now. There you go.
Perfect, you can pour some. So we want it to be covered. And this is going to cook for about 5 minutes.
Nice.
That's perfect.
Okay. Cool. Okay, I'm putting you guys.
Okay, and we don't have long to go now.
Okay.
So we want our chicken to fully cook through too. So as soon as this is getting to a high heat, we're going to put up the heat now. Then we're going to put the chicken back in the pan, and we're going to make sure our other ingredients are prepared. So the other things we need for this recipe is parsley and thyme, or herbs. So we have got thyme over here. We've got parsley that we're going to chop. Yeah, because I just love fresh herbs for flavor. Then we've got spinach. Kelly's going to get the baby spinach. It's already washed. So when you chop herbs...
Now, is there such a thing as baby spinach? Because I see overseas, they don't call the big spinach that we call spinach. They call it something else. Don't they call it... So there's spinach, and then they call it... So I must actually Google the name, because this is apparently spinach in the US, but the stuff that we call normal spinach. No, that's like a big spinach.
Big spinach?
They call it something else.
No, are you thinking of kale?
No, I haven't tried kale. Would you substitute kale in this?
Yeah,
Could you do that?
so you can substitute normal spinach, you can use baby spinach, or you can use kale, or if you like something a little bit spicy, like I know Kelly doesn't, then you can also use rocket.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And we want to put a lid on the pot. We're not going to add the spinach in yet. We're putting a lid on the pot so that it can come to temperature sooner. As soon as it's boiling, then we're going to add in the chicken. We've also chopped our parsley while we've got our chicken cooking, our orzo cooking there. Casey had a question actually about the orzo.
Yes, because I was wondering, I honestly didn't look at it properly, and I was like, what is orzo? And then I realized we used it the other day. But I was wondering if you could substitute for any other like spaghetti or like, pasta, if you wanted to use penne or this twin pasta, could you do that?
Yes, well, that is a great question, because one thing that I love to teach is that if you don't have the exact ingredient, you can still make the recipe, because the bones of the recipe are good, so you can substitute things in. And sometimes you can't actually find orzo, also known as rizzoni, also known as pasta rice, in the supermarket. So then what you can use is a small pasta that also cooks quickly. So for example, elbow macaroni. If you can find a whole wheat one, even better, because when we can add in fiber, add it in. Another option is also to use risotto. if you want to, because it soaks up stock, adds flavor, and is a good substitution.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yes. So risotto rice is called, a good option is arborio rice. We got someone here saying, go Casey. And I'm so excited for this dish. Who says go Casey? Gabs. Gabs Kayla. Awesome. Then we got someone here saying, I don't have chicken thighs, so I'm using breast instead. Is it cooking time the same? Okay, that's a great question. Can we put the chicken into the pot?
Yes,
because I see that it is starting to boil, guys. It's bubbling,
just
so it's
full
boiling.
like this, eh? You're just putting it in.
Yeah, we're going to put the chicken straight into the pot.
Okay.
That is a great question, Siobhan. Thank you so much for asking. So if you have chicken breasts, it depends on the sizing. So the deboned thighs are smaller. And since they're smaller, the cooking time has reduced. So what we need to do with the breast is cut them in half so that the timing is more similar. But yeah, great question.
Lost my spoon. There it is.
Okay. My mom says she's hearing us fine. Casey, they love hearing about you. Oh, we've got Nax saying hello, ladies. Okay, guys. So now that we've got the chicken in there, we're just going to keep the lid on, and then the last steps are easy. We've got the spinach to add to the pot. We've got the herbs here, and we have got our lemon, which we're going to squeeze in right at the end. The other ingredient we need is parmesan. So Casey has grated us some parmesan.
Nice.
There's our parmesan.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you grate parmesan, do you want to show them what we've used? Grater setting. Because it just makes the parmesan melt easily, and it makes our dish really creamy.
Yes.
Also, I have some cream cheese. I have no other use for it, so I'm just going to stir it through for extra creaminess in our dish. So if you've got things in the fridge, you can just think of ways to add in something such as this to rather than letting it go bad in the fridge, you can add it to your dinner.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and even that pasta, the one that we did with the chicken and basil pesto, could you put something like that in there as well?
Sorry,
The
please
basil
ask.
pesto one. Could you put some cream cheese in that one as well? The basil
Definitely, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to cut some lemon wedges here. Maybe, Carl, if you could come and cut this for us.
Sure.
Perfect. And guys, we have been going for 25 minutes now. It's so awesome because this is just about to be ready. So this really is a half an hour dinner, which is
really cool.
fantastic. Yeah. Okay, and it says that this should be just about done. We'll have a look. Kelly's just cutting our wedges here.
How big do I make this? I'm just going to
This is perfect. So Kelly's like, how should she chop these? And the thing is, like I always say, it doesn't have to be perfect, right?
No.
Oh, look at that. Now you can see the board. I wish we had done this earlier.
I know.
We're going to figure this out better next time, guys.
Rolling with it down.
We're rolling with it. So she's just cut these into wedges like this. There's no perfect way for you to cut things, honestly. It's a home-cooked meal. We're just making it easy. We're making it simple, and we're adding in the lemon for flavor. It's going to add brightness on top of the creaminess of this dish.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to test if the chicken is done and the orzo is done. So one of these lovely ladies is going to get a teaspoon.
Okay.
She's going to have a little taster. Make sure you don't burn yourself.
You taste.
I like tasting.
Ready to taste.
Casey's going to taste for us.
Oh, Casey's good at tasting stuff. Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's checking it out, guys. Is it cooked or is it hard? So you'll know when it's got a bite. It's called al dente, since it's a little pasta rice. How is it?
I think it still needs to go a
I
little
think a
bit.
little bit longer for Luke and Grace.
So
Yeah,
it needs
but
to go a
it's
little bit longer.
For like normal people.
For normal people. Okay, apparently my other kids are not normal people.
No.
My other kids, a meal, it would be al dente. This al
Okay.
dente. Yeah.
Okay, and we've got to see, is the chicken done? So the chicken needs to be opaque. Obviously, that means that it's white. It's a solid color. It mustn't be pink at all, as we all know.
Should I send this to
Yeah.
show?
Yeah,
You
go
need
for
to
it.
show it so you can see inside as well.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to put our spinach and our herbs into this dish. So Casey is going to upend all that spinach into the dish. It's going to really look like a lot, but it's actually not that much because spinach wilts and it becomes really small. At the same time, we're adding in our beautiful herbs. We've got some thyme here. I'm pouring in the thyme. We're also going to throw in the parsley. We've put a lot because herbs add such beautiful flavor to dishes. It's not necessary. If you guys don't have it, you don't have to use it. If you only have dried, then that's fine. Use dried. We're going to give this a stir, Case.
I'm so excited. I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm also hungry now. So we're going to stir that up. We're going to put on the lid because putting on the lid is going to create some steam. It's going to cook nicely.
Okay, now we've seasoned the chicken, right? Okay.
Yes.
If I forget that step, I can just call in
The salt.
the salt now.
Yes.
Okay.
So great question because now we want to add more salt too. When you tasted that little taste of the pasta rice, Casey, do you think it needed some more salt?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
a salt family.
So let's add more salt. Perfect.
And-
Yeah.
And would you add pepper in as well now if you wanted your pepper?
So we didn't add pepper because Kelly doesn't like anything spicy, and even sometimes onions are spicy, pepper's spicy, and she's probably very glad we didn't add coriander because apparently that's another thing
Thank you,
she
Lord.
doesn't like. So we're putting in pepper at this stage and salt if you want to put pepper, but tonight we're omitting it.
Oh my goodness, this is
Yeah.
amazing.
So apparently it's looking amazing to Kelly, which is great to hear because to me this is one of my favorite one-pot simple dinners. Kelly also asked about the pesto, right? From the other night, you were asking, could we stir through cream cheese if we have pesto? And in the chicken pesto pasta, yes, you can. But I actually wanted to talk about that because a lot of times I talk about meal flow, and on Mondays we make sheet pan dinners. So if you'd made a caprese chicken tray bake, chicken breast with pesto, if you had leftover chicken from that, instead of cooking this deboned chicken thigh, you could put in that chicken from Monday that's been shredded or sliced.
Leftover
Then
chicken.
you don't even have the 8 minutes cooking that chicken tonight, so it becomes easier. If you had your beans, this is a Mediterranean flavored dish. That bean dish is also Mediterranean flavored. So if you wanted a vegetarian option, you could put in your leftover beans into this orzo and it will work beautifully. If you made Monday's sheet pan dinner with asparagus, salmon, and baby potatoes, don't put in the baby potatoes, but if you flake the salmon, you can put that in right in the end too, just to heat it up, and you've got a creamy salmon orzo parmesan dish with leftover sliced asparagus in your one-pot dinner. When your meals connect, it's all leftovers just become a shortcut, which is incredible. And if you want dinners that flow into each other, ingredients that overlap, comment the word guide and I'll send you my weekly dinner structure.
That's awesome.
Thank you. So we have Jackie here saying, hi, Kelly. We have Tash saying, your guide saves my life. I'm a mum of a 9-month-old. Natasha, thank you so much for your message.
So cool.
Such a pleasure to hear that, honestly.
So I could double this up if I wanted leftovers, right?
You
or
could-
like lunches and stuff like that.
Exactly, because my recipes feed 4 people with leftovers usually.
Yeah.
But if you want even more leftovers for the whole family,
yeah.
if there's a lot of you, like there are 5 of 4,
Yeah,
of you.
five of us, yes.
If there's 5, then you're welcome to double the recipes. It'll work exactly the same. I just don't double the seasoning. So you
for
don't
lunch
double
and-
salt.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so lunch and like, work lunches and stuff the next day.
Yes.
So then it's just like a nice alternative to have. And
Yeah.
I know some of the people like Jax and them, they'll take like dinners to lunch the next day and her daughter
Yes.
as well to school and stuff like
Okay,
that. So that would
awesome.
be very cool.
I love doing that.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Awesome. So what
Helps.
we're... Yeah?
Helps when there's a microwave at school as well.
Exactly. Yeah. Microwave, air fryer,
Yeah.
those are all very helpful ways to eat your leftovers.
Nice.
So now we're going to stir through our cream cheese. Since we have it, we're going to stir through our parmesan, which we have grated, and we're going to stir through a squeeze of lemon. Because like I said before, lemon creates brightness, vibrancy, this tangy pop of flavor when a dish could feel heavy. Now it's going to feel light, and it just really gives it that fresh Mediterranean feel, which is basically where I have learned my cooking in the Mediterranean, cooking on yachts, and this is all inspired from me.
Okay, how much do I put in? I put like a massive tablespoon in.
You're welcome to put the whole thing because we're feeding a lot of people here.
Thank you.
Casey's going to put in this parmesan and squeeze some lemons, and then we're going to taste it again, see if we need any more salt. I'm so excited to hear from you guys how you found this dinner. Please let me know in the comments if you've made it. And how it's tasted, and post it to your story or share a picture with me because I would really love to show everyone how easy, simple, and doable this is.
If I can do this, honestly, guys. I used to have a blog called This Mom Can't Cook.
This Mom Can't Cook.
It was like about 10 years ago. It was a very honest mom blog, and that was the title of it. And look at me now, people. Look
10
at me now,
years later, and this mom can cook.
She's cooking. She's cooking right now.
I really want to encourage you that anyone can cook this, guys. And this is not a boring, healthy food. This is food that's good for your body, good for your soul, good for you to connect with others. Really easy. So I really hope you enjoyed this live. Let's just give you a final look. And oh, there Casey goes again tasting it.
Oh my God.
I love that.
So yummy.
Apparently it's so yummy. I'm going to taste it too, but I left it up to these two lovely ladies tonight. Yeah, show us. There we go. Case, come in here so we can just see you. Yeah. So this is the final dish.
We made this.
Yeah, I'm looking for a spoon. Like,
nice. Oh, and look at this.
This is the final dish. It looks creamy. It looks
yummy.
Delicious, guys. It's steaming away. We're so excited for it. So I hope you enjoyed this live. Yeah, and join us next week again.
Yay! Thank you. Hey, I'm gonna chow like down hard now.
So good. Oh,
It is so good.
thank you guys. Yay. Bye. Bye. Oh, we got well done, ladies. We made this a little earlier. Absolutely delicious. My son says it's his second favorite.
Yay,
Whoa.
Taryn! She's one of our clients. Hello.
That's incredible. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy to hear that. And Tara says, yum, it looks so good. Oh, thank you so much, Ty. And Milk says, I'll be right over. Does he live close by? And
Yeah,
again,
she does. Yeah,
oh,
she's oh no, she's in Amsterdam.
No, she
Sorry,
doesn't
Mom.
know.
She
It'll be
says-
finished by the time you get her.
Yeah.
She says she can't wait to try this. Delish. Wow, you go, girls. Woohoo. And Siobhan says, I can't wait to eat this. Jackie says, it looks so good. This is awesome, guys. Thank you so much for the support, for following and commenting along the way.
And you're going to post the recording, right?
Yeah, we're going to post the recording. So, yeah, please tell us in the comments if you made it.
Yay!
Bye. Comment guide if you want the recipe.